G'day everyone, this is Callum from Process Instrument Services, and I'm just going to do a quick demonstration on how to do the new conversion between the old Citrans FM MAG Flow and the new FMT020 heads that will be coming out soon. So we start by using a Phillips 2 screwdriver to undo the outside screws. Once they're removed, it should easily slide off. Make sure that you've powered down your previous piece of kit before you start doing this, otherwise you could face damage in the equipment. Inside we have the power board like this, and you want to use a terminal screwdriver to take the sensor cables out, so 83, 82 and 0, as well as 85 and 86. Once they're all released, it should just easily slide out. When we slid them out, we want to disconnect any earth terminals or earth linkages that you've got, and you've got your old sensor. With the new sensor prom, it should come programmed from the factory, but if you require a new one, let us know at Process Instrument Services and we can get you a new one created to your meter. You then want to use either a Phillips 2 or a Phillips 1 for the internal screws here, here, here and here. And with them loosened up, you should be able to take out the old back plate and remove the old enclosure from the device. You'll know when it's ready to nice and loose, because you'll feel the screw spinning. So there we go, nice and loose. What you could do is just gently feed these through the opening. In your new kit, you'll receive a new gasket as well as new screws. So out comes the plate and the enclosure separately. You can reuse the screws if you would like, but it's not essential. The gasket will just slide off, exposing the bare sensor elements. Then we get a new gasket, put it over the top there, and bring it back down. We then proceed to get the new enclosure. I've already pre-existingly glanded this, so I know which way that my power is going to be going, but you can decide once you're doing it yourself. You want to marry up the holes in the gasket with the enclosure and the holes that are on your meter. They're pre-threaded, so it will go from there. Put one in just to secure it and make sure it doesn't go wrong. You don't want to go too tight, just tight enough, that hand tight, so it doesn't damage anything. From here, we get the new power board and we connect it in. There is a little slot right there and right there that you'll feel it pop onto. You want to use your new screws to secure the board to the enclosure. You're best using a Phillips 1 for these, as they are small and they can strip quite easily, so you want to just be careful with these as you're putting them in. Again, just tight enough to hold the board down so it doesn't come out. You don't want to have it moving about too much whilst you're doing all the electrical terminations and whilst the meter is in process. Another option whilst we're doing this is you can call us out and we can do this for you. It's quite an easy process. However, sometimes people don't have the technical knowledge to do all of this at once. With the last screw going in, our board is now secure. You can connect up your earth linkage at any time, but I'm just going to quick pop it there just for the sake of this video. We have now got the 83 and 82, and on the board we've got 83, 82. So with a little bit of manoeuvring, you can put them in, and using a terminal screwdriver, we can put them in place. After you've secured them, just give them a slight tug to see if they'll come out. You just want to test to make sure that it's in place. There we go, all in place. Now the 85 and 86 go into the bottom where 85 and 86 are. You've got an earth terminal again for earthing any shielded cable, as well as here you've also got another 81 for shielding. Underneath here, as this is the 230 volt example for AC, we've got the AC adapter. From here we can wire in our power. For me, I'm just using a 3-pin plug just for ease of use to show people. This will be a demo unit. So cables go in. If they go in, you then bring them up and into place. Securing it, usually with an adjustable spanner, just to make sure that it doesn't move. And here we can go live neutral earth. With these Phoenix adapters, what you can do, and Phoenix connectors, is you can actually take them out to make it easier for termination. Live, neutral, and earth. 1, 2, 3. Again, once it's in place, pop it in and just test with a little tug, just make sure that the cables aren't going anywhere. We can put this back over. Your supplied sensor prom is this. This contains all the data that relates to this actual sensor. So this will have your calibration factor, meter size, as well as anything else that's been programmed from the factory. Just slide it in and pop it in place, nice and easy. From here, we then get the new Siemens head, put it down because it seals nicely on the box, and then we can use our Phillips 2 screwdriver to secure it in place. One of the best options to spec with these is the Siemens sun cover to stop it from damage from UV rays, as well as just physical harm before the meter. We've got quite a sensitive screen, and after time they will break and collapse. So the best way to do it is simply just get a small screwdriver. Underneath there is a slight hole, and pop it off. Not the most graceful way, but it is what it is. You then get the new sun cover, click it in place, and it won't come off. That allows you to flip the lid as we go. So with the lid now open and us all connected up, I will plug in the extension cable, and on it comes. As it's just loading. And here we can see the meter is powered on. Thank you for watching.